Is it me, or does it feel like every year golf manufacturers are bringing out some new product that we've not really considered before that's going to help improve our scores and make us play better? Last year, without question, that was the Lab putter. Lab putters brought out a range of these torqueless putters. Wow, how many Lab putters do you see out there nowadays? Well, this year, without question, the topic is about mini drivers. Now, if you watch the golf show, you'll know I've been gaming the Callaway Mini Elyte for a couple of months now. I'm really enjoying it. It might be 2 inches shorter, it might have an extra degree of loft on it, but I'm hitting it out the middle more often than ever. So I'm losing maybe 5 yards to my driver, but I'm losing so fewer balls, I'm getting into a lot less trouble, and I'm scoring better. So I've been really enjoying that, but as always, there's something else out there to turn your head. I've noticed when I'm watching the PGA Tour or the DP World Tour that a lot of the tour pros are using the TaylorMade R7 quad. Now look at that, that is a thing of beauty. Obviously it's a little nod back to the old R7. It's called the quad because you've got your 2 weights at the front, 2 at the back. How good does that look? This is a stunning looking club. So Justin Rose is using this, Tommy Fleetwood's using it. They're not using it as a driver replacement, they've replaced their fairway wood with it. And that's one of the dilemmas if you go for a mini driver. What is it going to do? For me, it's replaced my driver so far, but they're using it as a 2 wood. So, you know, they're using it on the tighter holes, they're also using it off the deck. So I want to give one of these a go. This has got that much tech in it, I'm going to test it out in the swing centre here at Fulford Golf Club. So without further ado, let's hit some balls. So if you are looking at mini drivers, you're going to notice that they don't go down in loft as much as a regular driver. And I guess that makes sense because you might want to use it off the deck. So this comes in 2 offerings, 11.5 degrees and 13.5 degrees. This is 13.5. Obviously it's got the TaylorMade adjustable neck technology, so you can move that up or down 1.5 degrees. So that could be really helpful in helping me get it off the deck. Now I found the Callaway just goes so straight, it's fantastic. So I'd be really interested to try what this is like. I think it's a beautiful looking club. You know, we've got the Fujikura Speeder shaft in there. I've gone for the stiff shaft. Let's give it a go. Obviously you've got to peg it up a little bit lower. I'm using GC quad and the AVX golf ball. I'm pretty happy with that. 250 yards, you know, first time out. If I had a good driver with my driver, the driver I'm gaming at the moment is last year's Callaway AI Smoke, 9 degrees, got it in a draw setting, and I've got an Acra stiff shaft in there. Might get 260, 265. Wow, I'd take that. That has gone 250, went 234, so it's rolled out about 15. It's 5 yards offline to the left. Got a spin rate of 2,400. That's not bad. That's kind of what I'm looking for in one of these. Let's give it another go. I just feel with these already, you can hit it as hard as you like. With the regular driver, I'm kind of guarding against the miss. That's gone pretty nice as well. 243 yards, 12 yards offline. So far, so good. Looks a bit high and spinny, that one. 2.8 spin. 22 yards left. I did kind of go for that a little bit, didn't I? Whoa! Wow, that's coming back. 240. 2 yards offline. Bet that was a really long swing. Went after that, only 1800 spin. I think 240 down the middle, 7 yards offline. That's definitely on the fairway. It's pretty good. Now you've got the different weights in here. I've got this set up with the smaller weights at the front and the heavier weights at the back. That's going to give me the most centre of gravity I've got and more forgiving. I'm going to swap them round. That's going to put less spin on the ball. So I'm interested to see what that does in terms of left or right. But see if I can get a bit more distance out of it. See if I can get 250 out of one of these. From memory, the R7 was the first club I can remember that really had the interchangeable weights. Which a lot of people said, what's the point? But it's all there for the fitting. You're not really going to be messing around once you've got the thing set up for you. This has got the heavier weights of 15 grams, which I'm going to move to the front, and the lighter weights of 4. You can also put 2 of the heavy weights down one side or the other if you need it for a bit of draw or fade bias. So that's pretty versatile. I quite like that from TaylorMade. That took just a couple of minutes. I swapped the weights over. Heavier ones in the front, lighter ones in the back. Maybe that'll give me a bit more distance. But guys, get in the comments. Would you gain one of these? Would you consider it? Also, who else thinks that's the thing of beauty? Loving that infinity crown. It's got the twist face technology as well that we were used to seeing from TaylorMade. I think that's beautiful. And I'm going to talk to you about the head cover in a minute because that's pretty cool too. .251, 2.9 spin, 5 yards left. Not hit any right yet. That's really interesting for me because that is my shape, my bad shot. Let's hit a few more with these settings. Oh, what did I say about not hitting it right? Why do I do that? That's like being stood on the 18th and saying I've not lost a ball yet. Not far, right? 8 rods. Okay, I think I was better off with the more forgiving setting of the heavier weights at the back. I'm going to move it into that now, but then I'm going to knock it down a degree. With that setting, most of my misses were on the left, so by taking a bit of loft off, I'm going to open the face a little bit, see if we can straighten it out doing that. A lot of adjustable tech in this. So this is a 310cc head. The Callaway Mini Driver is a 340cc head, and a normal driver is 460. You know, a normal 3-wood might be 240, 250cc. So this is more like a big 3-wood than a mini driver. Still very high. Only 4 yards offline. 245. I don't know, it's a bit of a mixed bag, isn't it? You know, the whole point of a mini driver is you're going to sacrifice some distance, but you're going to get it in play more often. Just not feeling it with that. The good ones are good, the bad ones are still bad. Off the deck. Off the deck it's going about 220, which is, I think I can get more than that out of my 3-wood, so let's give that a go. Let's just try one with this. Finish on the line, finish on the line. Why can't I do that there? 235.5 with the 3-wood, so if I did go for the R7, what am I going to do with it? It would have to be a driver replacement. It's not going as far off the deck as one of these. I need that length into the long par 4s, into the par 5s, so the 3-wood's got to stay in the bag. I just don't know. It's just not going far enough, is it? Now, I did say I was going to show you the head cover. Check this out. How cool is that? I think that is something that looks great on a golf bag, but as a surprise, you can actually turn it inside out. And if I can do it, You got one of those. I think that is a Bobby Dazzler. Okay guys, these things are £400, so they're not cheap. If you're going to buy one of these, you've got to be really sure of, is it going to give you the accuracy you want and what club you're going to take out your bag. You don't going to want a driver, a mini driver and a fairway, and you don't want to be taking out a wedge, so it's got to be either the driver's got to go or the fairway's got to go. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. As you know, the golf show's 100% independent. I'm not paid or endorsed by anybody. I'll buy all the kit myself or I'll borrow it from the pro shop. If you like this review, guys, please give it a like. If you loved it, give it a subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the golf show when we compare the R7 against the Elyte Mini Driver head to head. I hope you enjoyed the episode of the golf show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.